Hey YouTube people, this is Kelly Love in Cincinnati, Ohio, and today is going to be part 2 of cutting down my banana trees. The first part I showed you how nice the trees look, and today, as you can see, the frost in Cincinnati, Ohio has killed them all. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the leaves, I'm going to cut them down, and I'm going to go ahead and put some mulch on top of them, and that's going to be it. So I'm going to get started.
Go ahead.
I use the leaves as kind of like a insulation, so I cut the leaves off and I just lay them on top of the trunk once I cut the trunk down. Some people keep it tall, but I'm not concerned about mine being tall. I just want to cut the tree down and make sure that the root ball stays warm all winter. And this is one of the poor little pups that I'm gonna cut down. I've saved enough of them. I don't need to save anymore. This one's gonna get cut down, and it's gonna get chopped down. And I cut it down to the ground, ooh, pretty low. Some people do 6 to 8 inches. I just do it low and I cover it up. All I do, put the leaves on top, and I crack open some mulch. And right now, I don't care what color I use. I use black normally because I like black. It makes everything look nice and clean, but sometimes when you get the cheap bags like these were the discounted bags. I got all bags that had holes except for one. So I got the busted up bag. So this one is kind of brown, but it don't matter. I'm gonna cover it up next spring in black. I need somebody else to do this. It's hard work. And I put a lot on top to keep it warm. Years ago, I cut the spout and left it tall up to here, but I changed my mind because it's too much work wrapping them and putting stuff on top, so it's just easier to just cover them up. And it's the black, and I usually use the triple shred. The triple shred, to me, just makes the garden look neater. There ain't nothing wrong with using the chunkier one. I just like triple shred. Now this right here, it will keep it warm. And the last thing I do, I get a bag, the whole bag, and plop it on top. Now you can put a bag on each side of that, and a bag like this side and this way, and it'll stay warm. By springtime, your whole tree will be growing through the bag. So right now, I'm just gonna keep working. Not much more talking to do, but I'm gonna keep working till I get this done because it's cold and I'm tired, and I just want to get it finished. So y'all just watch me work. Oh. And I hope I'm talking loud enough. Right now I'm using my iPhone. Can't afford the camera yet, but I'll get one eventually. And my camera person is my husband, G-Love. Say hello, G-Love.
Howdy.
And that's how he says hello. Sometimes he puts a little more into it. But that was his basic howdy. Oh, and prior to this video starting, I went ahead and just pulled back some of the moss so I could just put my leaf debris on here, and then I'll push the rest remaining back on if I need to. And some of you are probably wondering what I'm gonna do with those trunks. I don't know.
I didn't. That's pretty cute.
feeling my age. There's many ways that this can be done, but this is the easiest for me. Found out by accident. One year I didn't bother to cut any of these down. I didn't bother to winterize them, but I just left it and they fell down, and I just mulched it later and they still came up, and every one of them grew up through the bag, and I had to basically just tear the bag up, dump it on out. So these are pretty good, pretty strong trees. Don't take much to take care of them, except for some sunshine and some water. And when the leaves get bad during the season, just cut it off. And they'll keep growing back. You'll get a new leaf almost every week. It'll be a new leaf, especially in the hottest part of the season. And the more you water it, the taller it gets, the more leaves you get. But they'll grow a whole bunch of pups, so get ready for the pups, because they'll be growing like crazy. And before you know it, each tree will have about 10 of them all around it, and you'll have to keep cutting them down and digging them out. Digging them out, that's a whole nother video. I said I wasn't gonna do too much talking, but I'm long-winded and sometimes I can't help but to talk. Or another thing you can do is put some mulch on them. If you have a big giant pot, you can always take a big pot and set it on top. Sometimes I'll get a big pot and put it on there, and then I'll lean the bags around and put one on top. That works great too. For a long time I wanted banana trees, and I often wondered how people have banana trees here in the U.S. in this cold part of the place where we stay. And I learned when I first moved here. I went ahead and planned, figured it out the hard way, and here we are, and I love them. And I plan to actually move these eventually to a better spot, but right now they're here. This has been their home for several years, so I'm almost done. And I'm probably gonna have him go ahead and turn this video off now because my mulch is way over there. So thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful to people who are learning about banana trees. So that's it. See you next time.